24, first edition. Let's have a look what's in here. It's quite a small box compared to other TCGs. Let's open it up and see what we get. As always, not too easy, so let's get the scissors instead. Okay, it's already been a little opened. It's not too long. Alright, let's see this. In this first edition of 24 the TCG, there are 24 packs, and each of these booster packs contain 12 cards. They seem to be featuring Jack Bauer, of course, the main protagonist of the show. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what we get. Put this to the side. And here, so open the first pack. In 24, as I said, there's 12 cards in a pack. The pack is quite difficult to open. And there are different kinds of cards in 24. So we can see this is a character card, which you can see at the top here. Nice. These are pictures from 24, the TV show. And I believe these are pictures from the day 1, so the series 1. Now this is an agenda card. Okay, we get another character card. Another agenda card. Okay, this is, I believe, a mission card or a directive. Yes, this is a mission. Then we have event cards. Another character. Another event. Another character. Event, agenda, and character. Okay, so in these packs there are common, uncommon, rare, and what they call elite and chase cards. The elite and the chase cards would replace one of the other cards if they are contained in the pack. However, so far we've yet to find one. So on these agenda cards you can see this timer on the side, and they will come in with the biggest number first, and then as you go along in the game you turn them around, and once it ticks down to 0, that's when the text on the card activates. Okay, and what you can see at the bottom here, this is where you can see the card number. It says first edition 209 of 243, 243 being the number of cards in the deck, and a U for uncommon. We have another event, retaliation. We have character, Rita Brady. And another thing you can notice here is at the top of the card here, it shows you a symbol. Now that will be either this symbol for the insurgency, and the other one is CTU, and the player can play as either of those. She is Rita Brady, unknown to the CTU, and she's an infiltrator. Okay. Well, this is an equipment card. This is the first equipment card that we see. So this is an item, confidential file, and you can equip as a player to your character multiple of these equipments, but only one per type. So here we have an event. Character Kevin Carroll apparently is helpful. Administrative warrant, which is an event. Johnson Integrator, character, event cover up. Then we have another mission card, clean administration, another character, and finally another character. So far we've not found any chase cards. They are quite rare. Let's open up our third pack. On the back, we have the iconic 24 from the TV show. It's quite nice. It's very dark. The cards are all a bit warped, but this was printed in 2007. So this not being in a base state anymore, it's been in the box for quite a while. Who knows how it's been in the warehouse. It kind of makes sense. Another thing you can notice at the top of the card, you can see this value, and that's the cost of the card. The cost in this card is represented by time. Every player starts with 2 time, and at every turn you add more time, which is quite funny considering that the game is all about time expiring, and as you go along in the game you add more time. I found that quite a fun effect. Paula's Courage, Mandy. Another few character cards, and we're still looking for our first rare. I'd quite like to find one. We also haven't found any foiled cards yet. So, event tactics. Uncommon. Uncommon. This is a rare. Okay. Okay, so it looks like we have a mission card once per pack. Interesting. And finally, we've finished with an agenda here. So in these packs, we have the directive, character, equipment, and event cards. The card rarities are, as I mentioned, they're uncommon, common, rare, elite, and chase, with the elite and the chase cards replacing. Okay, let's look at this. This is a bit shiny on the border. Let's have a closer look at this one. Looks pretty nice. I like how subtle the foiling on this card is. And yes, we can see the X here. So this is, I believe, a elite card. Very nice. Campaign season directive. Very nice. Few more cards in this pack, and another thing you can notice here is that these characters, they have a combat value and they have a health value. So in the game, you fight over missions, and the missions that you complete, they give you points. The points that you get, you can see at the bottom of the card here, and whoever goes to 24 points first wins the game. Of course, 24 goes through this game. It's more than just a theming. 24 is also the amount of cards that you have in your deck. You start with 25. You use one directive to basically tell your opponent if you're playing CTU or if you are playing the Insurgents. And you can see this card here, Deus Spalding. So you can see the symbol up here. That is the CTU, and whoever reaches 24 points first will win the game. The game, as I mentioned, was published in 2007 by Press Pass Inc. Press Pass Inc. more focused on trading cards. Ooh. Here we see another card. This is an elite. So I think I made a mistake. This is not elite. This is just a chase with the X down here. And this one here has the E for elite. Very nice. I quite like the foiling on this. It accompanies the picture quite well. Some of these TCGs, they go all out with their foiling. This is more subtle. I like this. Let's put this aside. Let's continue with the pack. As I said, Press Pass Inc. more focused on trading cards, so sports trading cards and TV shows. And this is one of only 2 trading card games that they published. The other one being Full Metal Alchemist. assigned to research, an event for 0 cost. Wayne Palmer, cost 4. Come ready. Chaos for pay. Quarantine, Richard Heller. Behind poles. In terms of confinement. Okay. And the designers on both games were the same. On this game, the main designers were Trevor McGregor and Jason Winter. Jason Winter, after this, actually stopped doing any trading card things. This was with his game, and he actually stopped working with Pass Inc. or with there before the game was cancelled. Protection, that drop. Okay. Assigned to research. Running Murdoch. Hand to hand. Pacifist stance. Oh, here we have another chase. Nina Myers, one of the main characters of the show. Very nice, this foiling. So that's the third special card that we found, and we're already almost halfway through the pack. Switch an event. Case for pay, we've already had this one. Repalloc, Quarantine, also seen that. Richard Heller, behind poles. Apparently it's quite difficult to get a whole set of cards with the way that they are distributed, despite there only being 2 sets. Milo Pressman. Weapon. Oh, that's very blurry. Okay. Flare gun. Kind of see where they're coming from, but they probably didn't find a picture that was too good. Dina RS. Assassin. Very mysterious. A rare. James Prescott. Roger Stanton. Satellite images. So the game is divided into 4 phases. Okay. And I haven't been able to play a game yet because this is the first product that I'm opening. But I do look forward to trying out this game. Okay, Seas Interior Airport, interesting. So this one is an agenda that is a bit longer to play. You can see this will come in like this with a 2. Then you turn it next turn to 1, and then you turn it to 0. And then you can execute the text down here. I like the text is quite easy to read. It's not too much text. So it seems like from looking at these cards that even somebody jumping into the game for the first time should not have trouble finding themselves around. Okay, Jonathan Wallace, Cobra team leader. Advanced degree event character. Sniper rifle. Very nice card. Airtight alibi. New information. Decoy. Shari Rottenberg. Covenant's pressure. I remember when this show came out, it was really popular, and looking into this game actually made me interested in the show again, so I've started watching the show again. It does hold up, and at the time this was very much critically acclaimed. It was very, very popular. Lee Castle. So I look forward to rewatching the whole show. Not a directive. Okay. Ray Wallace, dumpster diving, Harry Swinton. Gonna speed up this a little bit here, just looking for those chase cards. Flexing authority. I quite like that these cards, they make use of the whole area of the cardboard. There's cards out there in the TCG world that have quite a bit of bordering going on, which takes away from the art and the text, and I don't like that. I like that they make space of the they make use of the space quite well. Tom Lennox, quite a few famous actors in this, I have to say. Kessler debate. The text on the card here also defines in what phase of these 4 phases that you can play the card. Main being one of the phases. There's also the phase where you get to ready everything, and then the mission phase. Terrorist. As you can see, I've already opened, this is what we have left, so just a few packs left, 6 or 7. And I've only been able to open 3 foiled cards so far, so they do seem to be quite rare. I was hoping for a bit more, but it's so good. Minecraft Triangulation, Anthem Bearish. Ah, here we have another one. Zhengji. I hope I pronounced that right. Now, this is a bit more foiling, and the foiling is here in the eyes. That's a bit weird. Still looks good though. Very nice. There. Taken into custody. We've seen that one. I think we've seen a lot of these already. And I do look forward to playing a few games with these. Also, I will be posting a video of gameplay on this channel. So if you want to see how the game is played, or learn how the game is played rather than come have a look. Exchange, Filibuster. Okay. Just diving into the last few packs here. So the product, the TCG, it didn't survive for a long time. It was actually cancelled after this first edition box. The TCG had 3 products that were released. The first one being like a taster set, which was called Day Zero. After that, they released a box of 2-player. Oh, upside down. All right, maybe I turned that. 2-player starter sets, which are tournament legal. And the final product that was released was this first edition box with 243 cards in the set. The Day Zero, you call it a beta set, did have less cards. I think 96 if I remember that correctly. Cash for Pay again. Quarantine and Richard Heller too goes back. So yeah, this is the first full-sized set, just coming to the last couple of cards. I don't believe there were any reprints from the beta set to this one, so if you want all, you need to buy both. Oh, Kim Bauer. Okay, another chase card. Very nice. Again with the eyes, it makes it very freaky actually. Let's put this to the side. Wave of Terror. React. And the final pack. So guys, if you like this video, if you like 24, if you like 24 to TCG, if you like TCGs in general, I'm going to do more of this stuff, so please like and subscribe to the channel. As I mentioned, I will also be doing videos on how to play the game and just an overview of the game. I'm very interested in TCGs and why some survive, so why some don't. I'm going to do a video on the history of this game. I did some research. So there is also still product available to buy. So if you're interested in this game, there's definitely still quite cheap boxes available on eBay or other sources. And if you like this video, or if you have ideas what I could do better, let me know. Please in the comment below, leave a comment there. Let me know what I can do better. Let me know what you like to see. If there's a TCG that is out of print that you would like me to cover, please let me know. Otherwise, thank you for watching.